Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making brookies. We're going to start by making the cookie dough. And here's my ingredients. And let's get started. So we're going to mix up our dry ingredients first. Flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt. Just give it a whisk. Here we're going to cream our butter and sugar. Doesn't have to be perfect like you would for a cake. You just want to get everything mixed together really well. You could totally do this with a wooden spoon or a spatula, but since I have a mixer, I decided to use it. And now we're going to add our sugars, brown sugar and white sugar. Mix really well. Add your egg, mix it in, not too long, just till it's combined. Here's the vanilla. Here's my dry ingredients. Just until the dough comes together, we're going to whip that together. So here I have butterscotch chips. You can use whatever kind you want. Chocolate chips, white chocolate, whatever suits your fancy. But I had some butterscotch and I decided to throw those in for something different. Just mix until you get everything evenly combined and spread out throughout the dough. So now I'm spraying my pan, which is lined with foil, and I'm spraying it with baker's spray. I suppose you could use some non-stick cooking spray, that'd be just fine as well. So I'm going to spread my cookie dough evenly into the bottom of the pan, try to get it as smooth as possible into every corner. Just want to cover the entire bottom with the cookie dough. If necessary, grease your hands and use those. Those work well too. You can grease the bottom of a measuring cup. That works. You could use a spatula, knife, whatever you have. Just get it done. You don't have to be perfect with it. I just tend to be that way. So now I'm going to put some sandwich cookies on top of the dough and press it in slightly. Use whatever you want, whatever flavor you want. I use the Oreos here. If you have some extras, you can fill in the little broken holes, which is what I'm going to do here. Just crumble them up, Stick them in there, press down some, and there you go. Crumble up smaller than I did. I seem to have some issues with my fit. This is also totally optional. You don't have to do all of this. So here we're going to make our brownie batter. Here's my ingredients. And here's my dry ingredients: salt, cocoa powder, flour, a little bit of baking powder. Mix that together with a tiny whisk. So here's my melted butter. So to that I'm gonna add my sugar, and I'm gonna mix it up really well, because in a moment I'm going to heat it actually over a flame so that I can dissolve the sugar a little bit better into the batter. That helps contribute to that shiny top on your brownies. Just get everything mixed really well. You're just gonna heat it until it's nice and hot and starts to bubble on top. That's all you need. These little bubbles forming, that's what you want. So I'm going to stir this a little bit to cool it off, because you don't want to scramble your eggs when you add them. Bad, bad, bad. So I'm going to mix it with my beaters just to cool it off a little bit faster. You could just let it sit as well, it's up to you. So now I'm going to add the vanilla and my eggs, and I'm going to beat until well combined, slightly thickened. This song makes me want to dance. So now our dry mix. Now you may get a little cloud like I did. You can avoid that by doing this mixing part by hand. It's totally up to you. If you don't mind the cocoa cloud, go right ahead. In this instance, I didn't mind. It smelled very nice. There we go. So in goes my chocolate chips. Once again, you use whatever you want. I use semi-sweet chocolate chips. So now I'm going to spread the brownie batter as evenly as I can over the cookie base. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's still going to be delicious. Absolutely nothing wrong with the rustic look. I'm sorry guys, I'm a pan scraper. I like to get every bit out. So now I'm going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for roughly half an hour. You're going to want to bake until the brownies are as done as you like. Gooey, less time, more done, more time. But shoot for about 30 to 35 minutes. So now that they're cool, I'm removing them from the pan. They lift out very easily since I used the foil liner. You could also use parchment. I had foil on hand at the time. Lift those out. And now I'm going to cut them. Watch your fingers. It'd be really sad to eat these in the emergency room. But they'd still be good. So there you go. Loaded brownies, cookies, brookies, whatever you want to call them. Thanks for watching my channel. Have a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you really, really soon. Have a good one.